welcome to our listeners and viewers. Welcome to the Mid-Morning Buzz here, Classic Radio GBN TV. Let me say good morning, of course, to Miss Lisa Douglas with us this morning, representing the National Insurance Scheme. Good morning, Ms. Douglas. How are you? Nice to have you.
Good morning.
Nice to have you.
I'm doing okay. A bit tired, but okay.
Is it the after effects of Hurricane Beryl?
Well, not just that, but there's just so much to do in terms of going around the country. Actually, what made me very tired is driving up to St. Patrick yesterday. I had a session with a group yesterday, so I guess the long time driving.
All right. That's understandably so. You will feel tired. And then the extra maneuvering it leaves to
right, and being extra careful on the road and all of that.
I understand. Our conversation this morning, as we're going to get into it directly, we're going to be focusing a lot on unemployment benefits.
Yes.
And it's a timely way for the NIS to come and speak about this because, the passage of Hurricane Beryl may have caused a lot of individuals to not be fully employed as they used to as before. Not only for the hurricane, but in general. You have lots to offer a sense of reassurance to those unemployed individuals. Know that the NIS is there for them. In a simple way of saying that.
Definitely.
The NIS is there for them. Let's hear from you.
This is a difficult period, and the National Insurance Board, we do stand with our Grenadian people. And even in the midst of it, we're happy that we're able to offer benefits, financial support to help persons get back on their feet.
Yes.
Because we know that it is difficult to lose your house, lose your family member, lose your job, and there's nothing coming in. So that's why the unemployment benefit is there to provide a bit of support.
Yes.
So we're letting persons know whether you're employed or you're self-employed. This is when NIS becomes very relevant. This is when you understand and we are able to show you why you are registered and contributing. So we want persons to call or come in. We are really deeply, deeply touched for our brothers and sisters in Carriacou and in the north of the island also.
Yes.
So whatever means of communication is easiest for you, try to get in contact with us so that we could guide you through the process.
It's a process of knowing your status right now.
Exactly.
In terms of your contribution that you've been making, whether it's been for the last 3 years, the last 2 years, there is some benefit that can derive from that.
So once you are employed or self-employed and contributing, contact us, and you're unemployed, contact us.
Yes.
The unemployment benefit is payable 50% of your income, your insurable earnings or your salary. For up to a period of 3 months.
Okay.
So for up to a 3-month period, the NIS unemployment benefit is there. You would receive payments every 2 weeks, and it would be sent directly to your bank or your credit union account.
All right.
Yes. We have some numbers that persons can contact us. Of course, we have our regular landline number 440-3309, but we also have WhatsApp contact.
Yeah.
So 458-6060. So let me repeat it again. 458-6060. That's our NIS customer service WhatsApp number. And of course, claims are submitted through our web portal. So if you need support, 456-4144. So our web portal, you need support to submit a claim, 456-4144. Of course, you could also follow us on social media. So we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, on Twitter. So you could also follow us there, ask your questions there, message us there, if that's an easier way to contact us.
Why would the NIS think that this initiative is important around this time?
No, it's important to let persons know you have that financial support because you would need every dollar right now to get back on your feet.
Yeah.
And also it's a good time to remind persons who are not contributing that when these shocks happen, not just a hurricane, it may be a fire.
Yes.
It may be a case where it's an earthquake or for any other reason you are losing income, whether not just through unemployment, because even right now we have now Wassa, Glen, all our construction contractors who are on the ground working, if they become injured, NIS benefit is payable. And then especially for persons who are self-employed, when these shocks occur, I think it hurts them more than persons who have a job they know they can go back to. Yeah.
And it's in the process, it's more for individuals. It may not be, you may not have lost your home. You may not have any damages to your home that is significant, but your workplace now may have been the status where it's been destroyed.
Exactly.
So you can't go to work.
Exactly.
You know, your manager may call and say XYZ, hey, you can't come to work anymore, or your business is shut down for a period of time because of whatever disaster may have occurred. As you said, it may be the fire, an earthquake, whatever occurred. But you've been making your contributions. That would certainly help you go a long way.
Yes, because you still should be able to live a life in dignity even when you are not earning through your regular source of income. So if I'm a fisher right now, God forbid, burial destroyed my boat, or my boat is being fixed,
I know
exactly. I know I could claim for that unemployment benefit. Yeah. If I was a bus driver, my bus fixing right now because it sustained some damages, so I'm unemployed right now. Once you were contributing, you are covered. So all employees, all self-employed persons, whether you're in the public sector, for employees, public sector or private sector, and for self-employed persons, remember, it doesn't matter the nature of your business. Once you're self-employed and you're contributing, you're covered for the unemployment benefit. 50% of your income for up to 3 months. And it will be paid every 2 weeks.
All right. Now, just a bit of clarification. How do someone sign up to be part of the unemployment benefit? I think we had a session where we discussed this already, but it slipped me. And you know, getting me some reacquainted again is not a bad way to find out.
Right. So to submit a claim, you simply log in through our portal, my.nisgrenada.org. Yes. And that's where the persons would fill out the claim for the unemployment benefit.
But you should already be a member of the NIS.
Yes.
You're already making your contribution.
Yes, you have to be registered and contributed previously.
So that's why it's also important to always make sure that your contributions are up to date.
That is correct. And you know, the web portal offers that feature for persons to check their contribution status. So all I need to do is to create my account, or you contact the NIS via the numbers that I gave. We would create the account for you. You log into my.nisgrenada.org on your cell phone or your tablet, any smart device, and you're able to check your entire contribution history from 1983 up to present.
All right. It's as simple as that.
Yes. So if your employer haven't been paying your contributions, you would see, and you have an opportunity now to speak to your employer and or speak to the NIS so that could be rectified. Then for persons who are self-employed, you may be registered, but you're not contributing. Yeah. This is the time to start. This is only the beginning of the hurricane season, and we have already been hard hit by burial.
This is just the first.
Yes, so we're encouraging persons. You don't know when or if something is going to happen, so we have to plan for it. Remember, it's not just unemployment. For self-employed persons, you're entitled to all the benefits. So if you get sick, because you may not have been affected through burial, but something, whether stress or whatever else, we do get sick sometimes, and you should be able to qualify for a sickness benefit if you've been contributing. Then we have our 2 maternity benefits. We have employment injury, which also covers you for a full refund of your medical expenses if you're injured on the job, whether employed or self-employed. So we're really encouraging persons. Make sure you're prepared today, so tomorrow, if something happens, you are covered.
You are covered.
Yes.
Now, for the unemployed individuals out there who may not be keeping their contribution up to date, what sort of encouragement would you offer to them right
Start now. Start. Don't delay. We have a slogan that says, "Don't delay." Start today.
Just don't delay.
Get your benefits. Register today. Don't delay. Get your benefits the easy way.
All right.
Yes, so please, you're registered, you're not contributing, start. You're not registered, register now, start to contribute. And for self-employed persons, we have the new approach where you're no longer required to contribute every month on a fixed amount.
Okay.
You contribute when you earn. So you set your annual target and you pay towards that target. And once you contribute before the end of the year more than the annual minimum, you are covered automatically next year for all the benefits, including unemployment, including employment injury, medical expenses, disablement, sickness, maternity grant and allowance, funeral, survivors. We have to think about our children.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
so you never could tell. You don't know when the good Lord would call you home. You want to make sure whatever pension you were entitled to, it will be passed on to your children. So you want that provision there to be made for them. And of course, when you reach your golden years, you want to guarantee that you have a monthly source of income in the form of a pension.
I certainly do understand that. So just to reiterate once again, the rate of employment and the benefits that someone receives?
50% of their salary or insurable earnings.
And what's the maximum period of unemployment benefits for?
13 weeks. You'll be paid for up to 13 weeks or a 3-month period.
All right. And who will benefit to be paid? Who will benefit to be paid?
All employees, public sector, private sector employees, and all self-employed persons who are registered and contributing to NIS.
All right, great. I mean, for this information that we're sharing here this morning, if for some reason you've been faltering on your, of course, keeping your status up in terms of your benefits, go ahead and have that taken care of right now.
Yes, please do, because we really want when something happens that you can benefit from the NIS. That's why we're here. And we really are saddened about, everybody who is going through a difficult time. I remember how I felt after Ivan because I lost my entire house. So I know how difficult it can be. So we're encouraging you, all self-employed persons, it's time to register, it's time to contribute. If you are registered and contributing and you're unemployed, it's time to claim your benefit from us. We're here to support you. So call us 440-3309 or WhatsApp or message us 458-6060 and 456-4144.
All right. There's, of course, lots of opportunities for you to get in contact, or should I say avenues for you to get in contact with the NIS. Make use of those avenues and get your status up to date.
Yes.
All right. Ms. Douglas, anything in closing before we wrap?
We just want to again empathize with everyone who is going through difficulty right now, and I just pray that as a nation we really support each other just as we did after Ivan. We keep that support going and we rebuild bigger and better. And NIS is a part of it. That's why we're there consistently adding on new benefits, because I know last year some persons would have asked, well, if you're already going through these sustainability issues, why are you adding this benefit? But we see exactly why the importance of it. Yes, because it's necessary for persons to have that financial support that they could lean on when difficulties arise and they're not earning.
You only will know, of course, when you get to that particular stage.
Definitely.
It may look in a way, but I don't think I need that, especially for the younger folks who maybe just get in a job and so forth. You may think it's not necessary, but to a point it does become necessary, especially when you get to a point where you need those benefits now.
Exactly.
That's what the NIS.
So we're here to pay, because right now is our time to step up for you.
All right. Ms. Douglas, I want to thank you a whole lot for being on the program this morning and sharing information with our listening and viewing audience this morning. I certainly hope they have listened and, of course, make the necessary adjustments and make sure getting their benefits and so forth up to the mark, I should say. And when the time comes around, they can reap those benefits.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you once again. Hey, folks, that's where we take a wrap for this edition of the Mid-Morning Buzz here at Classic Radio GBN TV. Join us again for another edition. That's where we say goodbye.